Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I've created this look inspired by Pat McGrath. I believe she used the 6 Smoky Eye 7-piece kit. So I gathered all the products that I could that would be very similar to create a very similar look. So I hope you guys enjoy watching. If you want to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. So to start off, I have done my brows and primed my eyelids. I used the MAC Soft Ocher Paint Pot to prime my lid. Today's brushes are going to be Sigma. This is the Ultimate Copper Brush Set by Sigma. And there's 13 brushes in the set. You've got your fluffy, your tapered, your angled, your liner, your shader brushes, smudger, any brush you need to create any look. I do have a coupon code for you guys which is in the description box below. If you guys are interested in saving a bit of money and purchasing this set, use that to get 10% off. To start off this look, I'm going to grab my 24-hour color tattoo by Maybelline. This is in the shade Timeless Black, which is number 6. I'm going to grab my E39, the Buff and Blend brush by Sigma. Apply it to the bottom half of my lid as close as possible to the lashes. Then grabbing the E37 All Over Blend brush by Sigma, I'm going to use that to blend it out. Grabbing my E25 blending brush by Sigma, I'm going to pick up my Carli Bybel palette and I'm going to grab this shade right here. Very lightly, I've tapped off all the excess and I'm just going to apply that up here. Grabbing my Huda Beauty palette, I'm going to grab the shade Black Truffle on my E20 short shader brush by Sigma. I'm just going to intensify the outer corner a little bit. A little bit here. Then grabbing my small tapered blending brush, the E45 by Sigma. There it is. I'm just going to blend it out. I'm going to grab the shade Cocoa from the Huda Beauty palette on the same small tapered brush. And I'm just going to apply that here. Then grabbing my E55 eye shading brush by Sigma, and I'm going to pick up this YSL, it's the Lasting Radiant Smoothing Eyeshadow in the shade number 16, which is a very beautiful blue. I'm going to apply that to the center of the lid. Then I'm going to pick up some loose glitter. This is a blue loose glitter. It's actually a shimmer with a lot of glitter in it, and it's by Akira, I believe. The name's come off, so I'm going to pick that up on the same brush, my yellow shade with, and I'm just going to tap that in the middle. You can apply glitter glue to hold it down, you don't have to, or even a bit of Fix Plus, which I'm going to do now, and that will just give it a more metallic-y sort of look. On the same brush, I'm just going to pick up some of this glitter truffle shadow by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to add that to the outer corners of the blue. So between the blue and the black. Picking up my blending E25 brush, I'm going to pick up a bit of henna from the Huda Beauty palette and just blend out the transition a bit more so that there are no harsh lines. And I'm picking up my tapered blending E40 brush and I'm just going to blend out any lines that may have formed from henna. I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter in the shade Midnight Cowboy. So I'm not going to just apply it in one spot or anything like that. I'm just going to like scatter around like that. I'm going to apply some mascara. I'm going to apply the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I'm going to use my Majesty Lashes in the style Queen. These are the perfect lashes for this look as they're very thin, yet they're very long and wispy, so you can still see the eyeshadow through them. So while the glue dries a little bit, I'm going to move on to face. So I've already primed. I used my Benefit Professional Primer. For foundation, I'm going to use my Anastasia Stick Foundation in the shade All Natural. My Beauty Blender and my Energie de Vie serum to blend out the foundation. So I've gone ahead and applied my lashes as my camera did decide to turn off. For concealer, I'm going to use my It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye in the shade Light. I'm just going to apply that under my eyes, like this. Oh, and this is the Sigma Concealer F70 brush. This is not from the copper set, but I don't have any face brushes. I'm also going to go ahead and apply that to my forehead, and down the bridge of my nose, my Cupid's bow and my chin. And to blend that out, I'm going to use my Beauty Blender. I'm going to use the more thicker side. And then I'm going to also grab my Maybelline Age Rewind in the shade Light Pale. Alright, grabbing some translucent powder. This is the RCMA No Color Powder. I'm just going to apply that very, very lightly, just to the under eyes. I'm going to use my A22 Anastasia brush and also my Australis Fresh and Flawless powder in the shade Natural to dust that away. I'm just going to apply that to everywhere I have concealed. Now, before we continue on with the face, I'm going to finish my lower lash. So I'm going to grab again the Buff and Blend E39 brush by Sigma and more of that eye base from Maybelline. And I'm going to apply that to my lower lash and bring it a little bit onto the waterline, but making sure not to apply it too dark in the waterline, as I want my waterline to be a bit light. So very lightly. I'm going to use the Pencil E30 brush. I'm just going to apply that again to the lower lashes. Then grabbing the blending E25 brush with whatever product is left on the brush, I'm just going to blend the edges out. Grabbing the short shader brush, the E20 by Sigma, and Black Truffle from the Huda Beauty palette. Just going to apply that to the outer corner, like that, and a little bit to the inner corner. And then picking up the small tapered blending E45 brush by Sigma and just blending that out. I'm not going to apply any product, I'm just going to blend it out. Grabbing my Carli Bybel palette, I'm going to grab this white shade here on my short shader brush, the E20, and I'm going to apply that to my inner corner for a highlight. And what I've done is also bringing it onto my lower lash line a little bit. On the E30 pencil brush, I'm going to pick up a bit of that shadow by YSL, and I'm going to apply that to the center of my lower lash. And then grabbing Midnight Cowboy Heavy Metals by Urban Decay, very, very lightly. I'm just going to apply a few drops, a few spots there. Finish off the eyes. I'm going to apply some mascara to my lower lashes, and we're going to move on to the face. I'm going to grab my big fluffy Tools of Cleopatra brush and my Fresh and Flawless powder by Australis and just set the rest of my face. I'm going to use my Zoeva 126 brush and my Hoola Bronzer by Benefit. This acts as a contour also, so I'm not going to contour. I actually might contour a little bit, but we'll just see how the bronzer goes first. For blush, I'm going to use my Kstars blush, and I'm going to grab this corally shade here. Grabbing some loose powder and applying that under my contour. To highlight, I'm going to use my Anastasia Nicole Glow Kit, and I'm going to grab the shade Forever Lit with my A23 Anastasia highlighting brush. I love this. This is like just... Oopsies. Highlight overdose. Okay, I'm going to dust away the bake under my contour. I'm going to use my Elizabeth Arden Cocoa Rose lip liner. And I'm going to use the shade Stripped by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And to set all that in place, I'm going to spray some Fix Plus by MAC. And that completes the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel if you're new. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear them. Also follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. And if you have any other requests, please leave those down there too. I'd be more than happy to do a look that you guys request. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.